right. Team USA was able to get the win in a nail-biting, dramatic victory over France, USA, or over France, to get the gold. What do you guys think of the Paris Olympics tournament thus far, and how do you feel about the USA women's national team? Draymond Green says Caitlin Clark should have been on the team. A lot of people seem to agree. Some people seem to disagree. The second half of the WNBA season is underway this week. We're going to talk about it and much more right after the intro. What's up, boys, girls, he's, she's, they, them, we's, or whatever you choose to identify as? Welcome to the W360, your new home for all things women's basketball. I'm your host, CJSoFoolish, and welcome to another episode. Welcome to the lives, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you guys so much. And if you are new here, subscribe and tell a friend and tell a friend and tell another friend about the W360, okay? Let's talk about it. Team USA was able to pull off the nail-biting victory today. It has been an interesting 2 weeks during these Paris Olympics. The Olympics are now over. I have to admit, I am just a little bit sad that the Olympics are over. I mean, to have the sports going on over the last 2 weeks during the day while at work at night, sports that you never watched. I was watching sports that I've never watched before. I was just saying, go USA, go USA. In the land of the free. I was singing the national anthem and everything. It's been amazing these past 2 weeks. Guys, what's up, everybody? What's up, Allison? What's up, Shouldve? What's up, Claudina, Allison, Dave, William? What's up, guys? Yes, but we are here to talk about, you guys know what we talk about on this channel, and that is women's basketball. And we are here to talk about this team, the entire Olympics, and I'm going to give my honest thoughts on it. I'm going to give my honest thoughts, okay? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yes, I love the Olympics. The Olympics, just overall, the Olympics was so enjoyable. I love how the Olympics bring everyone together, and we're all rooting for the same team, you know? So this was fun. The Olympics was fun. The Olympics was fun. All right. About this USA team. Before I start, congratulations, Team USA. Congratulations, Team USA. Okay, they got the gold medal. They were able to win it all. Okay, I was tuned in each game. If you follow this channel, I called a couple of games. After about 2 or 3 games, I just couldn't call it anymore. But overall, congratulations to Team USA. Congratulations to A'ja Wilson on getting the Olympic MVP. Well deserved. Well deserved. A'ja Wilson and Breanna Stewart were also announced as part of the All-Star 5 Paris 2024 women's basketball team. All right, yes. All right, what else is there positive to say before I get into my reaction? Overall, congratulations to the women. Congratulations. You guys brought home the gold. Now, I think this whole Olympics tournament was a snooze fest. A snooze. Every game was a snooze. My goodness. This was hard to game of this entire Olympics tournament was the last game. It was the game today that they won by 1 point, and they played their absolute worst. I mean, today's game was horrendous. They did not look like a USA best world athletes out there. Asia Wilson looked off, but if it wasn't for Asia Wilson, USA would have fumbled the gold. This entire tournament was a snooze. Now, I think the reason why this entire tournament was a snooze the way it was because there just wasn't any exciting players. This team was not playing a style of basketball that was entertaining at all. And that's all people were asking in the beginning. That's all people were asking is to, help us to be entertained. We want to watch and go, oh, my goodness, yes. Not one game, besides today, not one game did you watch and jump out of your seat from excitement. Anyone can tell me what game did they watch and they jumped out of their seat. It was like, oh my God, what a play. My goodness, did she just make that pass? Oh my God, the behind the back, nothing. And don't tell me, and to me, it doesn't have anything to do with the lack of competition overseas. It has nothing to do with that because my thing is, if you're up by 15, 20, 25, 30 points, the game should turn into a highlight game. It should turn into something, highlight clips. Something. You look at the USA men's game, and I mean, it's exciting, whether they're up by 30 or 1. The game is exciting. You're getting highlights. You're getting just exciting basketball. This women's team was a snooze. Thank you so much, Lauren, for the super chat. Lauren says, what was DT saying about rookies in the W? I'm going to get to Diana Taurasi in a second. But overall, this USA team did not have any exciting playmakers on it. They barely had a point guard. USA barely had a point guard. Chelsea Gray stunk up Chelsea Gray stunk up Paris. Chelsea Gray was a stinky, dirty diaper. She smelled worse than the river out there. We were forced to sit and watch Chelsea Gray, who did nothing. Nothing. Kelsey Plum was streaky. Nafisha Collier, didn't remember she was there. Jewel Lloyd didn't remember she was there. It was just Asia Wilson and Breanna Stewart. So to me, my opinion, the team was boring. The tournament was boring. It was boring. So when we talk about fans wanting other players to be on this team, not only because we feel like they were just simply better, other WNBA players are simply better. And I'm not just talking about Caitlin Clark. But people want to see exciting basketball. Cheryl Reeve doesn't play that style. I mean, look at her team here. Nobody watches them. They're bored. And we wanted logo threes, Tom Brady passes, behind the back passes, alley-oops to Brittany Griner. Something. Am I asking for too much from a USA Olympic team to just be exciting? That's all I'm asking. Just be exciting. Just be exciting. This was hard to watch. Chelsea Gray was the hardest to watch. Chelsea Gray was slow. Chelsea Gray is heavy. And we didn't have any other point guard. I mean, my goodness, today she almost lost the gold. So yes, Team USA, congratulations to them, but my goodness, we have to get some more exciting basketball. We have to get some more exciting basketball played for these fans that are tuning in, especially, fans that have friends that's like, you got to check out the team. And then I have friends that come back to me and was like, oh, girl, I couldn't finish it. They was just, that game was boring. I didn't even finish it. I went and started looking for my leftovers in the fridge. So yes, let's talk about today's game. Today's game was a nail biter. And if you ask me, it had nothing to do with France being a talented team. France stinks. They can't score. At one point, they were 1 from 11 from the field. They stunk up the place. Gabby Williams had a phenomenal game. Other than that, that team stinks. Yes, they applied defensive pressure. Yes, they played really hard and scrappy. But if you can't score, you're not going to win any ball games. It doesn't matter how good your defense is. Doesn't matter. You're not going to win any ball games. The point of the game is to score more points than the opponent, and France couldn't score. The only reason this game was so close today is because Team USA played just that bad. They played so bad that they had France looking like a halfway decent team. Chelsea Gray stinks. There was no way that Team USA could get out in transition and play because they didn't have a point guard. Chelsea Gray is out there on 1 foot. She stinks. She stunk it up in Paris. I don't care. Y'all can call her the point guard. You can call her whatever you want to play. You can talk about what she has done. I'm talking about what she has done these past 2 weeks, and that was stink. Stink. If France was a halfway decent team, USA would be wearing silver like a rapper in the 90s. Chelsea Gray stinks. Stinky! Shouldve did an awful job with the rotation. What was she thinking? I honestly would have thought she would have gone with Sabrina Ionescu this game. Thank God she went back with Kai Copper. At one point, Kai Copper didn't even play. Against Belgium, she got no minutes. I don't know what Shouldve was doing besides trying to prove why she took Chelsea Gray and Diana Taurasi over there. Both of them could have stayed right here at home with me. Chelsea Gray stunk. Stinks. Stinky. You walk around Paris 2 weeks from today, you're still going to smell Chelsea Gray. Stinks. They better thank whatever God they were praying to that this France team was so pathetic that they couldn't score off of 18 USA turnovers. Couldn't hit any free throws, couldn't hit any threes. USA better thank whatever God. Nonetheless, I am happy USA pulled it off because no one benefits if USA lose. Who benefits? Now, for the next 4 years, you would have heard everyone saying you should have took Caitlin Clark. Team USA, y'all got lucky. Y'all got lucky. C Smoke says, Gray wasn't that good, but she's still better than Taurasi, who sat on the bench the whole game and got carried to a fraudulent medal. I think Chelsea Gray and Diana Taurasi were equally stinky. No one outstunk the other. I think Diana Taurasi and Chelsea Gray both stunk. They both could have stayed home. Diana Taurasi was in a back brace. They should have just put her in a wheelchair. Seriously. If you ask me, Asia Wilson, deservingly the MVP, Breanna Stewart, and Jackie Young, those were the only three on this team that should have been out there. The rest of the team, you could interchange them with anybody else in the WNBA. You could interchange them. You could interchange them with anybody else in the WNBA. I don't even remember what anybody else on the team did. Besides Jackie Young, Asia Wilson, and Breanna Stewart. And you guys tried to sit and tell us that these were the best players in the W. This is the best player in the league. They were there to win a gold. We picked the best players. These were the best players that we picked. No, it wasn't. You're not going to look me in my face and tell me this was the best players in the WNBA. You shut your pie hole telling me those lies. Seriously. Seriously. And the thing is, the WNBA is trying to play this. This team was just a mess. This team was a mess. All of it. It was just a mess. Thank God there is no competition over there across the seas, which goes to prove that y'all could have took players over there that we were asking you all to take, so people at the least could have been entertained. At the least. Everyone keeps trying to tell me about this Johannes player with France. She stunk. I didn't see anything from her today. Her basketball IQ is worse than Kelsey Mitchell's. What? I mean, she was shooting floater threes. I was like, what is she doing? She stinks. Johannes from France stinks. The girl with the afro puff, and she stunk. The whole team stunk. The whole team stinks. Whole team stinks. Stinky, dirty diapers. All of them. This was a stink off, this gold medal. TMTB says the big thing that killed France was the fouls. They have been like this the whole tournament. France 13-13, USA 27-34 free throws. Now, everyone keeps mentioning Arike Ogunbowale. Y'all forget how streaky Arike is? If Arike's on, she's on. Now, do I think she would have did better than Chelsea Gray? Yes. I could have done better than Chelsea Gray. But Arike is either going to shoot you to a W or shoot you to an L. So I don't know. Arike would have been a hit or miss. But would Arike have been entertaining? Absolutely. Absolutely. We would have been, seeing highlight plays. And I think the WNBA is just missing the entertainment factor to this. They're missing the entertainment factor. Now, one tweet that I want to talk about, which was funny to me, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, Grant Williams tweeted, who's there at the Olympics. Grant Williams said, I thought I had this tweet in my phone. Okay. Grant Williams said, if we just went away. If we want to move the W game forward, it's not just up to fans, it's also the coverage they receive. Being behind the scenes here at the Olympics, the difference between men's versus women's postgame is disrespectful, and the women deserve better, internationally and domestically. That's what Grant Williams had to say. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's an NBA player or something. I'm not sure. Nonetheless, he was at the Olympics. You can't make people care. What do you mean that they should? How are you comparing the USA men's team to this USA women's team? How? Did you watch these games? What is it? What is it that you would want the media to ask these women after these games? How did you stay up so long? How did you not fall asleep? Y'all can't keep trying to make people care. Yes, the men's team is going to get more notoriety. Yes, they're going to get more coverage. They're more exciting. The NBA actually took their all-stars over there. They're more exciting. What did anybody watching this game walk away from the women's game? Did any time did you walk away and say, whoo, that was a good game? Oh, my God, they showed out. God, they played hard. Did you see that so-and-so? My God, I mean, the dunk. Brittany Griner, did you see how good she played? Oh, my God, Diana Taurasi was hitting Steph Curry threes. It wasn't very exciting. And I'm not saying that to diss the W. I'm really not. I'm just saying that the WNBA has to start leaning more into the entertainment factor of this product. And if you ask me, before y'all went over there, people said y'all were going there to win gold. You weren't focused on the popularity contest or the media coverage. You weren't focused on that. That's what the team said. That's what they got on ESPN and said. We're not focused on popularity. This is a popularity contest. We're going to take the players that's over there to win the gold. So why are you guys complaining about the coverage when nobody trended during the Olympics? Nothing. Not a single thing. And they won gold. Now, if you've taken the players we asked you to take, there'll probably be more just hype and motion and just. But what do I know? That's right, Tanya. We were told the best of the best. SC, what's up, SC? SC said, you peaked with the USA versus Japan game. LOL, can't beat that comedy. Yes, guys, if you follow this channel, I did call a couple of games, but I'm just going to be completely transparent with you all. You guys know I don't get on this channel and lie. I get on here and speak my truth. I couldn't do it. I couldn't call those games no more. I said, I can't do it. I'm not wasting my makeup. I'm not going to miss my yoga class for this to call it. No. I was too bored. It was too boring. Too boring. C-Smoke says, what I learned today was why so many people rather watch men's basketball, why so many people wasn't watching women's basketball. I mean, just terrible fundamentals. I disagree. I think women's basketball is overall more exciting than men's basketball. I think the WNBA is overall more exciting. I think the men cry too much, especially in the NBA. But I think what happens is the NBA can afford to play politics. You know, they're an established league. right? So I know there was a lot of talk about Jason Tatum not getting playing time, and I think people say Jaylen Brown should have been on the men's team. I don't follow it close enough to know, all the drama around it. But the NBA can play politics. They have mega stars on the team that people are going to tune into regardless. The thing with the WNBA is that they're trying to play politics, and you're just now starting to reach a level of popularity to where people will call out the politics. You can't play politics yet. You can't. If anything, you should be really trying to take the players over there that's going to make people and demand the coverage and make people want to watch. Y'all are going to win over there regardless. You can take South Carolina over there and they'll win. South Carolina's college team would get the gold over there. So don't tell me it's about we need to take the best players to make sure we get the gold. You could take me over there. We'll still get the gold. So the WNBA just cannot, they're way ahead of your time here. You can't be trying to play politics. Capitalize on the popularity and take the popular players. That's all people were trying to say. You want to take a team over there that people was like, hell yeah, Team USA, that's us. All right. Seriously. So yeah, this tweet here was ridiculous. Ridiculous. It just shows that people are living in a fantasy world and the entitlement. Just because the men get the coverage, we should get the coverage too. That's not how it works, sweetie. It's not how it works. Not at all. Not at all. I want to get into actually, let's talk a little bit of numbers here, and then I want to get into what Draymond Green said. So just to kind of back up as far as what I was saying, Chelsea Gray stunk up the place. She was 3 for 18 across the tournament. She shot 16%. 16.67%, including 1 for 6 for 3. She had 31 assists, but she got most of those against, was it China, their first game? Who was the team they played the first game where the team looked like the Squid Games? I think it was China. She had basically her best game against that team where not one player was over 5'3". That was her best game that she had. Chelsea Gray stunk up the whole entire continent. She stunk up the place. Diana Taurasi was stinky as well. 16% from the field, including 1 for 9 from 3. Diana Taurasi wasn't playing her grown woman game over there. Not at all. Japan. That's who it was. Japan. The team that looked like Squid Game, so what that Netflix show was called. Yeah, Diana Taurasi didn't look like she was playing in a grown woman league. Isn't that what she said about Caitlin Clark? When you come here, this is grown woman league here. You're going to have to play. You're going to have learning curves. You're going to have this. Diana Taurasi, you stunk. You put your money where your mouth is. The player that you talked about beat you, and you also went over to Team USA and stunk up the place. Stunk. Diana Taurasi had 5 points this entire tournament. Diana Taurasi had 8 fouls. How do you have more fouls than you have points across 6 games? Diana Taurasi stunk. Diana Taurasi stunk. Diana Taurasi had more fouls across 6 games than she had points. She was out there putting up Erica Wheeler type numbers. BG shot 64% from the field. Brittany Griner could have stayed home as well. Kai Copper surprisingly did not play against Belgium, but Kai Copper was clutch today in the gold game. Overall, she shot 44% from the field. Nafisha Collier, another player that, if you ask me, could have stayed home. Don't remember her much. She was okay. She shot overall 46% from the field. She averaged 6 points a game and 6 rebounds a game. Sabrina Ionescu, if you ask me, was solid overall this tournament. I think she played well. I think Sabrina Ionescu played well. Overall, she didn't do nothing this game. She had a couple of key assists, but this game, kind of stunk. But overall, Sabrina Ionescu played well. She shot 41% from the field, including 6 for 15 from three-point, which makes her, she shot 40% from the three-point range. So, Joy Lloyd did not play in this gold game, didn't even realize it, didn't even notice. She shot 2 for 10 from the field, 3 for 11 from 3 across the tournament. Alyssa Thomas was solid. She was solid. She took her rugby game over there, and she played solid. Okay? She was 40% from the field, and she had 21 assists across the tournament. Kelsey Plum. Now, y'all may disagree with me, but I think Kelsey Plum played solid overall. I do. I think Kelsey Plum played solid. I think Kelsey Plum just did what she does in the W, which is just played her game. She was a cone. She was a stop sign on defense. Especially today, Kelsey Plum came in and hit some key shots, but she can't stop a stop sign. She can't stop a stop sign. So that was the thing about Kelsey Plum. Not surprising. She don't play any defense in the W. So that's why I say she was consistently Kelsey Plum. Overall, she shot 44% from the field. Jackie Young, in my opinion, was the only valuable guard on this team. She was the best guard in Paris. Jackie Young was the best guard in Paris. She fouled out this game. And when she fouled out, I was like, oh, this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. At no point did I think that Team USA was going to lose. The entire game, I knew that they would figure out a way to pull this game off because France just isn't talented enough to win. When I saw that they couldn't score, I said, they're going to lose. They can't even score. You have to score to win. You can get 100 steals, but if you only convert 2 of the 100 steals, you can't win the game. You can't beat a team not hitting any threes, not hitting your free throws. You can't score. So, what was I saying? Jackie Young, she fouled out this game, but I think she had a great tournament overall. She shot overall 54% from the field. Asia Wilson, MVP, carried this team on her back the entire tournament. Shout out to Asia Wilson. She averaged 18.7 points a game, 10.2 rebounds a game, and shot 59% from the field. Stewie helped Asia Wilson carry this team on her back. Stewie averaged 16 points a game, 5 rebounds, and shot 57% from the field, okay? Sade says, KP took an awful 3 at the end of the game. I know exactly what shot you're talking about. I didn't think that shot was bad. She was open. And Kelsey Plum shoots, at a high percentage. So, someone says, not going to lie, I thought when Jackie fouled out, France had a chance. At not one point in the game that I think France was going to win. They couldn't score. They just couldn't score. So I didn't think they were going to win at all. And their shot selection was horrid. horrid. They just kept chucking up threes and miss after boink after boink after brick after boink, airballing threes. I said, oh, this team stinks. They can't even realize that you're not hitting threes. None of you can shoot. Why are y'all shooting threes? That's when I knew they're going to lose. They were going to lose. Tanya Wilson says, and then she launches a curse word on network TV and wonders why she doesn't get endorsements. All right. Also to note, from the Olympics 2024, USA overall came out on top with the most medals, while tying China for the most gold medals for 40. Okay. I don't know if I said this earlier, but also another note to take from the 2024 Paris team. Ezzy Magabor, Julie Van Loo, and Sato Sabali made the all-star second team of the Paris 2024 women's basketball team. All right, so they made the second team, just a few keynote WNBA players. All right, I want to get into what Draymond Green said about Caitlin Clark. Aretha Vaughn says Kennedy Carter would have been great on the team. I think probably any decent point guard in the W would have been better than Chelsea Gray. All right, so I want to play what Draymond Green said, and then let's talk about Caitlin Clark for a little bit. Then we're going to talk about the upcoming WNBA second half of the season, what to expect from the W360, and then we're going to get out of here, okay? Let me play here. Do I have it here? Yes, I do. All right, let me play for y'all what Draymond Green had to say.
I think Caitlin Clark should have been on the USA team.
Bro. I think so, too.
Because
I think it's good for the brand.
It's great for the brand. And we talk brand any other time. Let's not act like it don't matter now.
Oh, man, it
matters.
makes the most sense.
100%. If you think about what the 1992 Barcelona team, Dream Team, did for the brand of basketball.
Yes.
The W is still are still in those phases of the NBA. Yes. Right? Like the NBA during that. The W is there. So it must be about spreading this globally, and she's the biggest global star.
Man, we should have looked
in women's basketball. And listen, I think like the women we got over there, I think A'ja Wilson's gonna be the GOAT. But like, just from a pure branding and marketing standpoint, Caitlin's the biggest. And so for her to not be on the team,
Angel Reese should have been on the team. I
agree.
Think so, because
for her not to be on the team. Angel Reese not to. I think for what they're doing for women's basketball, bro, that should matter. And by the way, what they showed you in this half a season is that I'm gonna be one of them ones.
I'm one of them ones.
So it's okay
already
to bet on me right now because I'm gonna be one of them ones. She's leading. Angel Reese is leading the league in double doubles and broke the all-time record. Caitlin Clark is leading the league in assists on a historical pace. They've shown you we're gonna be one of them ones
in the first half of the season.
So you can make that bet on me. It's cool.
Yeah.
Like,
all right. I hope you don't flag me for playing, or I hope they don't flag me for playing that clip. But if they do, it's all right. Thank you guys so much for the super chats. Thank you guys. I see you. Thank you so much. I 100% agree with Draymond Green. And I don't understand. I've tweeted this. I 100% agree. White Jesus Clark should have been on this team. Angel Reese should have been on this team. And no one has ever said that this team needed White Jesus to win. They definitely could have used Angel Reese today for the rebounding. But overall, no one is saying that Team USA needed Caitlin Clark to win. They could have took Kennedy Carter over there. They could have taken more point guards over there. But what people are saying is y'all could have definitely capitalized on the growth this year of the WNBA, which is attributed to mostly White Jesus. But you can't discount Angel Reese's impact on the growth of the WNBA as well. So yes, I don't get what's so hard to see about this. What is so difficult to see? But this goes back again to the WNBA is literally fumbling. You guys knew you were going to go over there and get the gold. It's not that hard to win the gold over there. You guys knew you were going to go over there and get the gold, okay? I agree 100%. Draymond Green is 100% correct. White Jesus, Angel Reese, and I can name 5 other players that could have been on this team and replaced what we saw. Agreed. All right, guys. Hilton Carroll says, my problem was with them lying about why she wasn't on the team. I agree. And that's the biggest frustration while watching this team play over the course of these 6 games. We're like, you're telling me nobody else could have been on this team? You can't swap out anybody out here. All right. So yes, that's what Draymond Green had to say about Caitlin Clark. The Olympics is over. I think people will continue to always remember how the WNBA fumbled the opportunity to grow for the Olympics for Paris 2024. People will always remember that. It'll always be a conversation. So for those of you out there that's saying, get over it, she wasn't on the team, doesn't matter. It's not about Caitlin Clark needing to be on the team for them to win gold. They won gold. People just want to see entertaining basketball, and it definitely would have been good for the WNBA overall. All right. Yes, they blamed it on CC fans as well, but you know what? Overall, if Caitlin Clark would have been over there, when you think about it, it would have been a mess. I mean, Caitlin Clark playing under Shouldve. Shouldve didn't even know what to do with Kyle Copper. She benched her one game. What do you think she would have did with Caitlin Clark? My goodness, the discussions around Shouldve playing with Caitlin Clark's playing time, it just would have been a lot. It would have been a lot. So hopefully Shouldve is booted in 2028, and there's a coach that can coach this team that know exactly what they're doing. All right. Y'all are silly in this chat. All right, guys. So as you guys know, the Special Olympics. Not the Special Olympics. I didn't mean to say the Special Olympics. I meant to say the Olympics. The Paris Olympics has now ended. So now the second half of the WNBA season will be starting this week. Yes. The second half of the WNBA season will be starting this week. I'm trying to look up the schedule here. I know the Fever play on Thursday, guys. I don't know why it's not coming up on my phone. I had a screenshot. Okay. Give me 1 second. All right. First game coming up will be this Thursday. Chicago will play Phoenix. Minnesota will play Washington. Chicago will play Phoenix at 7 p.m. Minnesota will play Washington on ESPN3 at 7 p.m. And the Sparks will play the Liberty at 8 p.m. on ESPN. And Friday, White Jesus will play Phoenix, Diana Taurasi, Kyle Copper, Natasha Cloud, and Phoenix at 6:30 p.m. on Ion. And at 6:30, Atlanta will play Seattle, and Dallas will play Connecticut. That is next Friday, guys. Next Friday. Next Thursday is when Chicago tips off. This upcoming next, depending on how people look at Sundays. All right, so it's the 15th, guys. This upcoming Thursday, Chicago plays Phoenix. Minnesota plays Washington, and the Sparks play the Liberty. And this upcoming Friday, White Sheetas and Indiana take on Diana Taurasi and the Phoenix Mercury. Now, I'm going to make a prediction here before I get out of here. I'm telling you right now, guys, if you're here, we got over 120 people watching right now. If you haven't hit the like button, please, please, please hit this like button. Please like the video. It takes 1 second. Like the video if you're watching. Like the video, and subscribe. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen in this Phoenix game. If Indiana pulls out the win, they're going to say, oh, well, I mean, the Olympic gold medalists, Diana Taurasi, Kalia Copper, and Brittany Griner, I mean, they must be exhausted, guys. You guys got to realize these women are coming from the Olympic Games, and, you know, they are, they have their bodies are beat up, you know, so this was tough. I don't want to hear it. Diana Taurasi, as far as I'm concerned, you was on vacation. You was on vacation. Brittany Griner, you too. You was on vacation. So I don't want to hear anything about being tired and traveling and this. You're a professional. You're a professional. That's what Diana Taurasi said. This is a grown woman league. It's going to be a lot tougher and things like that. So if Indiana pulls out this win against Phoenix next Friday, because I'm going to be right here after the game, I don't want to hear anything about you guys being tired. You shouldn't be tired from a vacation. You shouldn't be tired from a vacation. Most people come back from PTO, from work, and vacations well rested. I know I do. When I take, well, you were on a 2-week vacation, Diana. So were you, Brittany Griner? I think Brittany Griner jumped maybe 3 times. You guys shouldn't be that tired. So when it comes time to play next Thursday, you guys should be well rested after your 3-week, 4-week vacation. You guys had a month off as far as I'm concerned. All right. Other than that, guys, subscribe to the W360 this second half. Guys, we only got 61 likes. We need some more likes on this video, guys. If you haven't liked the video, go ahead and like the video right now. Don't just watch and speculate. Like the video and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Don't just come here and watch. All right. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Charlie says, keep on doing what you do. Girl, we love you. Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Peter Will, thank you so much for the super chat as well. I appreciate you guys. I have missed going live after the games. I am so excited for the second half of the WNBA season, guys. I will be doing more play-by-play calls. For games that I probably won't go live after. So make sure you're subscribed and you have your notifications on. So you can know what games that I'll be calling. And so that way you can also know when I'm going live. Okay, there will be more content as well. Annette Miller says, come on, like, show respect. Show respect towards who? I was very respectful. I think I was very respectful just because my opinion might not agree with your. Listen, you guys have to stop telling people they're being disrespectful just because they criticize players. You guys have to stop this. I haven't called anyone out their name. I mean, this is strictly criticizing the basketball play. We're not talking about these women personally. We're not talking about their personal lives. It's not disrespectful. Critique is not disrespect just because they're women. It's not disrespect. So I wish people would stop saying that. It's disrespectful to talk about the GOAT. Oh, she's done so much. It doesn't mean that she didn't stink up the place in Paris. While at the same time, Diana Taurasi being the GOAT of the WNBA. Absolutely. I never said she wasn't. I just said she stunk in Paris 2024. Two things can be true at once. Two. Diana Taurasi had more fouls than she had points. Those are facts. That's not my opinion. I didn't make her go over there and push people all over the place and not score. Those are facts. It's not disrespect. It was disrespect for how she played. Annette Miller, no, I meant hit the like. Oh! My bad, girl. Well, I take back what I said. I don't take back what I said about Diana Taurasi, though. I don't take back what I said about people saying it's disrespect to criticize the WNBA players. But I didn't know that's what you meant, Annette. I'm sorry. Sorry. Yes, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Understand where I'm coming from. Y'all would be surprised how many people say I disrespect the players on this channel. And I'm like, how do I disrespect players? I'm just critiquing the play. I love the WNBA, and I have great respect for them. I just think some of them stink. All right, guys. She said show some respect by hitting the like button. Yes. Sorry, Annette. Sorry. My bad. If you're ever in Texas, I'll take you to lunch. Okay? I'll take you to lunch. Sorry. All right, guys. I am going to head on out of here. I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. As someone said, put your money where your back brace is. I appreciate y'all tuning in, guys. I will be here. Like I said, the second half of the season, I'll definitely be putting out more content around the WNBA. Also going live after most of the time Indiana games. But make sure you have on your notifications. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not subscribed, guys. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you so much. All right, take care of yourselves. Until next episode. Peace. And so, we got another super chat. Thank you so much, James. Thank you, James. Thank you, guys. And until next episode, peace. And so, grease.